and I'm here with Ruby. I'm here with the Coco Idols. I'm here with DJ Seppi Hakubi, and we're here to wrap up Kokoro Idol Night.
Yes.
Yeah.
Aloha. Yeah,
So,
I'm.
Who wants to go first to talk about their experience?
I'll let Ruby talk about it for a second.
Okay. So it was my first guesting experience, and I'm not gonna lie, it was kind of a struggle to get everything set up. Uh, and like I did ask around because I there's some cosplayers that's been there for a long time, and I figured it out. It's pretty simple. Learned some new things and met a lot of new people.
You could have asked
And
me. All
yeah,
right.
I know. I was like, wait.
I mean,
Yeah,
I'm
I
new to.
Mm-hmm. And what else?
um for like their first for Rose's first event, it was well put together. Like I'm not gonna lie, I enjoyed it so much. Like everything it ran smoothly, nothing happened. Like it
Nothing
maybe like
major.
a little bit of malfunction here and there, but it's pretty
Yeah.
smooth. I'm not gonna lie.
I
So
think
it
the
would better. So it would better than DashCon.
I think if we hit if we hit that minimum, I think we don't have anything to worry about.
Gotcha. Safi, what about you?
Oh my goodness. Well, first of all, I apologize for looking so scruffy. I promise by tomorrow this will all disappear because I'm playing CadaverCon pop up this Saturday. But my experience with Kokoro, first of all, Deacon Rap, thank you for bringing me on to this thing and introducing me to. I mean, I've known Rose for some time, but thank you for having me involved in this project. And I will say I had a lot of fun, probably more fun than some of the shows that I've headlined this year. It was very different. And yeah, I've never, it's been a long time. I'm not going to say never, but it's not fair to, because my career spans 18 years in anime, ADM, music, performances, conventions, that's and stuff. But I've rarely, except for Kawakan, I've rarely met a group that worked so well together, so organized, so professional, so kind to each other. And I was wondering, why haven't I been into the idol scene long ago if it was like this? And I'm not sure. I did talk to, I won't say who, but I talked to like one or two people. And I understand that, I mean, just like with any fandom and any scene, whether it's the elegant goth scene or the cosplay scene or whatever you can think of, there's going to be some level of toxicity, especially in San Antonio. San Antonio, I lived here 12 years. I can say it. San Antonio, for the most part, was the worst city for any community, really. But I think with Kokoro, and like I felt that the energy and how everyone worked together just made me proud. Like for the first time in a long time, just made me proud of the San Antonio otaku community, if I could call it that. Like the overencompassing fandom in anime, gaming, cosplay, dance music, dances, idols, and I definitely loved. I can't wait until the next one. I definitely had a lot of fun working. I wasn't really even DJing. I was providing sound. And yeah, I played some music when directed, and I had more fun doing that. I definitely can't wait to work with any of the performers or any of the staff that was involved in the Kokoro Idol cosplay night. And I know there's a couple of events coming up. I saw something got announced. I don't know if it's public or anything, but I definitely excited for that too. I had an amazing blast. I had more. This and Kawakan were probably the most fun I had this year. There's still some things that could happen next couple of weeks where there's going to be more. We'll definitely have more fun, or just as much fun. But I was so proud of Rose, the staff, big fans of all the performers. I let people know that I'm a big fan of Kokoro, a big fan of Awake, Berry Killers. I know Mahu Bunny for such time. What?
Yeah.
Yeah, so everyone rocked it. And Magpie and I, like we met like towards the end. I didn't get to talk to Magpie as much throughout the day, but when we did talk, it was like, oh my gosh, it's like I found my sister from another mister, because Magpie's a music producer and audio engineer. So it's like, all right, like this is my tribe. So it's awesome.
Gotcha. Well, let me just say this, Seppi. For one, you wanted this gig a lot more than I did. For me, it's more like, oh, I'll help out my friend. For you, it was like, oh my God, dude, I really want to do this event. It sounds like something I could really sound like something I could really benefit from, or yada yada.
Well, I mean, I don't know. Like my first and foremost thought was like, I know you worked hard. I mean, don't get me wrong, it was awesome. Now I'm like, oh my gosh, this is the greatest thing ever. And I'm always down to help people. But originally I wanted to help you out because I know you were working hard. But I'm just glad it worked out. But I mean, yeah, if I knew what I was getting to, absolutely. But I'm kind of glad things worked out the way they did. So.
Gotcha, yeah. And like you said about San Antonio being toxic, it's like this. I've been saying the San Antonio anime community is the embodiment of the phrase high school mentality. Now, I can't speak for everyone who's at the event, but I can speak for a majority. We've all had our experience with the Regina Georges of the anime community, and we're obviously the reject that Regina George does not like. So it's like, well, F you and your hierarchy. We're going to sit at our own table and be our own, group of friends.
And that's the way we got to do it. I mean, Cody Rhodes did it, and now he's, the undisputed champion. Heck, I've done it like with, I won't mention who, I'm pretty sure I've told all y'all with who. And now, like, Hakubiverse runs the biggest anime club event in San Antonio and rivals other anime cons. And it's not really about rivaling or doing better than, I mean, we always want to do the best. And that's the thing. We want to do the best as possible. And now people come to us or have come to Hakubiverse and say, hey, we are the real anime rave. I'm sure people will come to the, future Kokoro dance events or idol events, and like their actual dance, like idol events. Like I felt like what it was when I've seen things like that in Japan or over video in Japan versus just a group of people just getting together and pretending and or calling it something else. And, everyone was just super on it. Everyone was like really true to what it is. And, again, I came in not necessarily sure what I was getting into. I've seen it on TV. I've seen it on YouTube. And I've never been inside. I've never been a part of it inside as far as I know. And it matched, like, it's one thing when you see it, and it's another thing when you're involved, and it's just so amazing. So,
gotcha.
Yeah.
And now let's go to the organizers, Kokoro Idols. Tell us about the experience leading up to the event first.
Well, this is my first big event, so I wasn't sure exactly what to expect either, because I'm still new at this. But I liked having my team with me. I already knew these people. So Egg kind of came in later on as a judge, so I wasn't sure she was going to be able to do it, but her being a master crafter, that was very nice to have her on the team. Everyone else, like Ruby and Tom, and we had Drunken Comedian. Drunken Comedian's already been a judge before at these events. It was amazing to have this whole team come together and guests for me. And then a lot of people showed up, so that made my day. The whole weekend amazing that people wanted to come and do the cosplay contest. I've always liked doing these things. The last time I did it was at Boss T. We did a cosplay contest event. And I just like doing these things. I can't wait for the next Kokoro Idol event. I'm glad that everyone enjoyed it. Being a performer and having my own event, that's just something I love doing. And I think as a performer, I know what it's like, obviously, to be an idol. It's very hard work, putting all your set lists and your dances together. But, when you have a team, my team, and then I have my Idol Fest team with me, it makes it so much easier. And then I had Steffi as my DJ. Perfect. It goes smooth running, and I definitely am excited for the next one. So
Awesomeness, yeah. And what about you? How was your experience leading up? Because I know that you guys are a couple. So how was it being the significant other of the promoter?
Well, let's just say it was kind of stressful on her, and I had to kind of watch her go through all this. And but like it was like fun. Like I never been a leader of like a dance group before, and since I've been dancing for like 3 years since high school, so it feels good to be back on the stage once again, and I've gone confident over the time, and pretty sure most people see me grow like as I'm not really like a advanced dancer as of yet, but I'm slowly getting there though.
Yeah, I'm still new at dancing is the thing, but I've improved. And being in a dance group, an idol group, you really have to have those strong connections together for your team. So I'm proud to lead the group. And like you said, Deacon, to follow up on that, there are sadly some toxic people in the community. I've been cosplaying for 13 years. But the thing is that when you meet the good people and have those connections with them, it makes things a lot better. So,
yep.
That's very true. Like, I feel like as far as like people who get involved in the community and not just regular attendees, I think Seppi's my oldest friend in the community. Because, like, yeah, we met at MizumiCon in 2014. I believe that was the last one.
Okay, yeah, it was something like that. And I knew who you were even a little bit before then. I think I saw your it was, what was that one con that was like almost a disaster except for the rave? It was at the Odyssey. It was Anime
Odyssey, yeah.
I saw that. Man, that weekend was rough. It wasn't. It wasn't a terrible con, but it was just all sorts of like weird.
It's like this. I was a regular attendee back then, so for me, Anime Odyssey was amazing, and I was only there for one day. But I'm not sure if it was amazing because it was the con, or if it was amazing because my crush went with me to the con instead of going to prom.
At least you had someone with you at the con. That weekend I was in the middle of a divorce, and she wasn't my girlfriend at the time, but I was gonna ask her out, but she got flooded out from the because it was a massive flood. It was a massive flood. Remember that? Yeah, I almost didn't make it on Saturday, and my friend who was also a DJ, he actually DJ'd Friday night at the rave there. He knew like the back way through like St. Mary. I think it was like St. Mary's, and then I finally was able to get to it. But yeah, I remember the big flood and all that. But no, yeah, I remember seeing your videos. I've seen you come up, and then I came and said hi, and like imagine like 10 years later. Yeah, 10 years later.
Yeah, 10 years later.
Well, it's like now we're like doing big things, touring the country, all these cons. We're gonna like. It's like I'm driving one way, you're driving the other way. We're gonna meet in the middle. Like we're gonna meet at Delta H Con. You're playing Baycon, which now I know the people at Baycon, and I know Bacon Valdez, and I met him at Waifu Fest, and he was so awesome. Like I think we share the same birthday. I didn't reach out to that con. I couldn't get the chance. But maybe next year I'll do something. Because right now I'm booked for a private party. I'm kind of digressing. Other than I'm really glad like I've met everybody. All the people I met over there, everyone was just so on it. And, I've talked about having Hakubi verse work with everybody at Kokoro as well. And the way that we're doing, I'm still trying to figure out a way where it works well with everybody. I'm not saying, I'm going to recruit them and I'm Mr. Big Producer that's in charge. I don't know what the equivalent, would it be Papa-san? I'm not Papa-san or anything like that. You know,
Wrong. I believe the equivalent is Vince McMahon.
Yeah, I'm definitely not going to be. I'm definitely not going to be that. But because I'm a performer too. I'm actually a performer and a musician before I am a promoter. And but I want to make sure that we all can grow and we all can eat and we all can succeed together. And that nobody feels like they have to be pressured by anyone or anything. Hopefully we can make it all work in a way where it's not all falling on one person or a couple of people or anything like that. And we all know our own ethic. We all know our work ethic. We know that we can depend on each other and rely on each other. And we can definitely blow up to massive proportions, even if it is in San Antonio. And we can make it work anywhere, really. Like, yeah, we've dealt with it a lot in San Antonio and maybe it's just us seeing it. I'm just speaking my truth at least. But and I say that because Dallas has been amazing. I've worked with people in Dallas and I've never had an issue there. But we could still make it work here, and it has worked. I mean, like I said, with considering the convention climate, you know, KawaCon, everybody I've worked with at KawaCon for the 2 years I've worked with them has just been impressive, amazing, even more than cons that I've worked across the U.S. And this is a con made by fans in San Antonio, and definitely one of my favorite cons of all time. So it's like, and I've been to, like, I've performed for 10,000, 20,000 people. So it's like, you know, that's the thing, quality, right? So
very much so.
Yeah, so very excited for next. I'm very excited for what's coming up, and hopefully we all can be involved, whether it's KawaCon or something else that will make an impact. Not just an impact in our careers here in San Antonio, but an impact for the fans. Like, that's all I've always been about. Just walk in and see a really good show and enjoy it.
Very much so, man. Like, before now, I feel I should share with the con, with the Idol Night. So, are you ready for this? I feel like, okay, so Road tells me, hey, can we borrow some microphones? We need 3. I'm like, okay. I pack my Red Ranger cosplay because I'm going to perform the one song with Road, and I get my 3 microphones. And then when I get there, I was like, oh, we didn't know that 8-Week had 3 microphones. So, yeah. And I'm like, you mean I rushed down here all the way for nothing? And it didn't help that I was dressed like Hank Hill during the summertime.
Just like Dad.
Dude, you looked very pro, man. Like I was saying, and besides, I always say it's better to be over prepared than under prepared.
That's very true.
I'm bringing my controller and my CDJs on CadaverCon this Saturday.
Gotcha. So, like, there's a picture with me and Maho Bunny, and I look like I'm trying to sell her propane. You know, so I will say it's like, so I'm talking with people. I spend so much time talking with A-Wake that I don't realize, oh, I'm supposed to change into my cosplay. Then as soon as I hear the song, I'm like, oh, that's my cue. So that's when I start running up on the stage and I do the song. And then it's like, oh, that's just practice. Okay, but no, I get distracted talking with somebody else. And then I hear the song again. I'm like, oh, man, that's my cue again. So then we do the song, and it's like, man, I packed a cosplay for nothing, you know? But at the same time, it's like, you know, that's on me for not paying attention, you know? But other than that, it was nice seeing Egg cosplay. I love seeing Egg cosplay. Met some new people. It was nice seeing Diego. Hey, it was nice seeing you, Seppi, because it's like, you know, we don't hang out enough, so...
Yeah, and that's my fault. I mean, I'm always saying I was doing Japanese homework until you called me, so it's like, I don't mind.
No, you're fine, because, you know, I get busy too, so it's also on me as well. But other than that, I will say, considering what you had to compete with, because, you know, last weekend was YumiCon, and then there was like Alamo City Furniture Invasion was in San Marcos at the same time. Regina George's group was doing a photo shoot in New Braunfels, and then there was I believe there was a con happening in Houston. I can't remember the name, I know there was another con happening. I just can't remember the name off the top of my head.
George.
And,
You talking about?
huh?
What do you mean by Regina George?
Yeah, I don't know who Regina George is.
Like
Regina George is that girl from Mean Girls. I'm metaphorically saying. Remember what I said earlier? High school mentality. We all had our experience with Regina
Okay.
Georges. Yeah, there's a Regina George, and I don't want to I'm not gonna say their name because I haven't said it to their face that they're Regina George. But what you call it? Yeah, Regina George's group was doing something, so it's majority of them didn't even go, but enough people went to where it's it's not packed, but it's a nice crowd.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it was 2 weeks ago. Yeah, there was a lot going on the week before Kokoro. Because one of my students he was supposed to play at 800, didn't show up, but the show was okay. And then I drove by, and then apparently there was Club Kaiju was doing a thing at one of my clubs, and I drove by just to stop by and see how it is, and it was decent for the time I was there. And then I ended up hopping around just places stopping by because I was like, well, I was already out and I'm already awake. So, but
this was the weekend before Kokoro, I don't know, right?
Yeah, and then
yeah. I saw a lot of people posting from that rave, the one from Club Kaiju. It looked like there was a lot of people in there, and it looked like everyone was having fun. But like YumiCon, nobody posted about their rave at all.
Yeah, I didn't even know what was going on. I mean, I don't pay attention to YumiCon really, but so I didn't really I don't really know what's going on there or anything like that. I haven't heard anything. It's
pretty dire the whole time. I don't know.
Yeah, I will say with how dead I've been hearing about it, though, it's I'm surprised that they're still able to do shows. Doing getting a venue, especially the convention center, is pretty hard. So heck, I won't say the conventions, but people are surprised that certain conventions are still allowed to exist.
Like Anime Matsuri.
Yeah.
And
last one that messed up.
Yet, Anime Fest is dying after this one. They pretty much phoned it in, and then Akon is on life support, and which is sad because I never played Akon, and I don't care how I'm gonna play Akon before I leave Texas.
And then WeebCon shot both of their foot. So
oh my god.
Oh wait, P.
Yeah, we don't talk about WeebCon more because
look, he is white ass Pete. Okay, he's not wholesome, and he's a little too bright to be wheat. So yeah, white ass. If you look at a lot of his videos, it's this is some white people bullshit.
Wait, oh, you're talking about
the guy that dunked his head in the fountain at WeebCon.
Oh yeah, blue waffle Pete or something like that. So
it's whole wheat Pete.
Yeah, I don't know, and yeah, he was a guest at a show. Wait, I'm sorry, I'm trying not to turn this into a drama show, and no,
it's fine, it's cool.
This is what, ladies and gentlemen, this is what we deal with in our scene. Sometimes we just can't get away no matter what. All I can say, and trust me, I've got a lot of tea I'm leaving in the brewing pot for now, but the best thing I can say, and especially since my wife is not here, so this is called integrity. Integrity meaning the best we can do is we just got to do the best we can. That's my advice. I mean, yeah, that's my, and we are doing the best we can. I guess I'll plug this. We got San Tokyo 6 with Kokoro Idols. And we are about to start accepting cosplay guests. So if anybody wants to have a booth set up, I should have a contact link on Hakubiverse. Follow our socials at Hakubiverse. And then, we got Robbie Rivera. Wait.
Are you talking about your rave at More Phenomenal Expo?
The rave after More Phenomenal. So,
the More Phenomenal after party.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The More Phenomenal will be at the Wonderland Mall, but the rave, which is kind of a separate event, but it's powered by More Phenomenal. It'll still happen at Deckel Ballroom at 9 p.m. So, and I can't wait for More Phenomenal either. Like, I've been into a huge Toku craze. There's a YouTube channel called Toku Shoutsu by Shout Factory, and I've been watching live streams, or not live, but like constant streams of like all those Super Sentai that they show, and it was just so fun. Like,
I've been wanting to contact Adam again, but
I mean, you should be okay too. Like, Adam's been very cool. He's also very family friendly. I think the ones that run shows that have families, I think they're really great to work with because they understand. I think, and I'll be honest, that's kind of how I felt growing up in the last 15 years. Before I married, I married the second time with a kid. Before I was, either single or even just with another woman, I was still that, I guess, somewhat immature, going out partying. I mean, my wife at the time partied with me, but we were sure. Yeah.
Steffi, I want to pause you. Rose, what were you trying to say?
So, go ahead.
I've been wanting to contact Adam again because I think Kokoro may have a chance performing Morph Expo, but from what I've seen, but I just get nervous contacting big people like that. So.
No, it's okay. No, contact them. They're nice. Or better yet, why don't you come to Toku Third Day and talk to him in person? That's what Seppi did.
Yeah,
Seppi came to Toku Third Day and talked to him in person.
I was going
and what happened? But now he's doing the official after party.
Yeah, and if I could try to link both of you in. Like I say, he's very family friendly. And most people that are very family friendly are more professional. They get it, so it should be all right. I think when is the next Toku Thursday?
They haven't given a date yet, but I will let you guys know when the next Toku Thursday is because I cannot wait for Toku Third Day. The first Toku Third Day, we watched Gokai Ranger versus the Kamen Rider movie, which is like, it's basically Avengers Endgame, but for Power Rangers. And this time we watched the first 5 episodes of the new one, and we have a few comments. Whole wheat Pete, more like enriched wheat Pete. And Mama Donovan says, "Oh, you're going to be in Corpus this weekend, right?"
Yeah, I'll be headlining their rave on like this coming Saturday. I'm actually leaving for Corpus tomorrow night. I was going to see about going in Saturday morning, but no, I need a whole weekend there. I can't wait.
Wait, Steffi, so Saturday as in 2 days from now, or Saturday as in 9 days from now?
This Saturday, 2 days, like after the day Asate, the day after tomorrow. This Saturday.
Ruby, are you going?
To.
You should go to the Corpus Con and support Steffi.
Cadabra Con. I mean, if y'all, yeah, it's too soon, but this is not even the big Cadabra. It's just, I mean, this show's gonna be big anyway, but it's just the pop up. The full 3-day weekend Cadabra Con is in October. I want to say, I mean, heck, I'll say it. I will be at that 3-day con in October. I think it's October.
Somebody said, Sappy, you're going to need a boat because of the tropical storm.
How to say it? If at RealmsCon, if we survived Harvey, which, I mean, don't get me wrong, it crippled RealmsCon for the rest of the years after that because the year after I performed, RealmsCon kind of like shrunk in numbers. Because mostly some of it because of hurricane and other stuff, but we could. I mean, I grew up around hurricanes. I'll be okay.
Oh yeah, you're from Florida, right? Oh no, Hawaii.
I grew up in Florida. I lived in Hawaii for 3 years, but I grew up in Florida.
Okay, because I know you talk about Hawaii all the time, like it's the promised land.
Oh, I loved Hawaii. I haven't been in 2012. I actually almost stayed there. Things are a little bit different now. I would still love to go over there, but yeah, been to Hawaii. I've been in the Panhandle of Florida. I grew up in South Florida. I was actually born in New Jersey, but I moved from New Jersey when I was little. And
gotcha.
I'm trying to travel around Texas. I think I posted yesterday that I want to do a Texas tour, but not like the big. I want to like play in like Beaumont and Tyler, and heck, I'll go to Jasper or White Settlement and show people what world peace is.
Wow, Road, what did you say?
Come to my city. We have hardly anybody here, so.
Where are you?
By the way,
New Braunfels.
Okay, I mean, really, I thought New Braunfels was like a. I mean, I won't say like a big metro, but I thought it was
more,
like.
We get a few country artists here and there, like other people, but not very often do we have big music things. Or I don't think we've ever had a rave here, probably. But
probably not.
Oh yeah, no, New Braunfels would probably be on my list, and it all depends on like. I gotta figure out like what venues to get, what the turnouts are gonna be, like what works for me here, and this is like still a pretty hard bar.
I mean, there's still a lot of people here, a lot of anime fans, but it's just we're a lot smaller than San Antonio.
Yeah, and even though sometimes it could be bigger, like I thought Abilene was gonna be very tiny. I was actually I think I was like the headlining guest overall at Anime Sakai.
Anime Sakai, yes.
Yeah, because there were no voice actors.
Wow.
Wait, what?
Yeah, there were at the last Anime Sakai, there were no voice actors. And it was me and then a group of cosplayers, very talented cosplayers, I may add. But most of them are either local or regional in Texas.
I mean,
and we put on the show was amazing. It's sad that I think they went under again because their website's gone, but I had an amazing fun at that con, got paid, made a lot of friends. It was great. So maybe it might work in New Braunfels.
The Hill Country Comic Con after party, it was really cute. We had DJ Lance from Yo Gabba Gabba this year host it, but it was kind of not a lot of people there. Only kids, mostly dancing, just a few adults. So, I mean, it wasn't really a rave.
It's the DJ from Yo Gabba Gabba, so I think it was cool. Marketed for kids.
No, because everyone of all ages went there. It was advertised as a after party, so everyone.
Yeah, but if it caters toward children, it's more of a family friendly event.
That's like before my time. I'm gonna age myself. What's Yo Gabba Gabba?
It's kind of like the Wiggles, but for newer generation.
I'm not even going to ask what the Wiggles are.
Okay, look, Steffi. Basically, it's something that would be put on Nick Jr. There we go.
Okay. Yeah.
It's like
it's in the same category as Blue's Clues and Dora the Explorer.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's in that category. So, also, Ruby, you haven't talked very much. Tell us something. Tell us about your friend's experience. Tell us what your next convention is going to be. Or better yet, tell us why Taco Bell is the best fast food.
No, we're not getting into that.
No, not the Taco Bell again. No.
You actually eat Taco Bell?
Yeah, dude, Taco Bell's the best.
I haven't eaten Taco Bell in over a decade.
Food.
Yes. Like, Steffi, I don't think you understand. Like, I have a story for every Taco Bell in San Antonio, Houston, and Austin.
No.
We don't need to hear about Taco
Bell.
No.
According to them, when we went to Taco Bell by UT Austin, I went apeshit when they didn't get my burrito correct. And I'm just like, I totally did not go apeshit.
Yeah.
They can X5 Evers dissing you on that.
Yeah. All I'm saying is that I moved to North Mexico and I had some real tacos or close to real tacos that I can get. Never went back to Taco Bell in 11, 12 years. Anyway, Ruby, sorry. This is your time.
My next convention is going to be San Japan. I know it's so far of a stretch, but I am taking a break in July to like relax. Somebody's commenting about Taco Bell over there. But yeah, my friends, they're all scattered with their own things, but making new ones is all cool. I do want to hang out with a lot more of them, and we've been trying to get a hangout planned, and everybody's just like, no, we're busy. Like, okay. Oh no.
Okay, did you have say Polo Mo Con Frijoles Y Eras Y Sasla Rojo, Y, Trez,
Aqua.
Lesh,
Tres leches.
Y, Aqua, Jamica.
Oh my
boy.
god.
Oh
That
my
was the
God,
widest
sorry.
thing I've ever heard today.
That's the one is you can never say it. Oh my god.
Oh, continue, Ruby.
Uh-oh. Um, but I do plan on going to like San Japan, Big Texas Comic Con, and one day for NostalgiaCon in Houston. That's in December. Um, it's for my friend Tom. She really wants an autograph, and I have to drive us all the way over there. It's gonna be a trip.
Got it. Yeah.
Need
San
to-
Japan. San Japan. The theme is gonna be Kinsa.
Kinsey.
There we go. Do you have any special cosplay plan for that theme?
Not like necessarily the theme wise, but kind of ish. Maybe I don't know. I
It's
still
gonna be
have
a
to figure out my other.
Okay.
Oh, go ahead.
Gotcha. I'm thinking since I do Elvis like a lot, and since the theme is whatever Rose corrected me as, I was thinking of going as Elvis. So for those that don't know, there's a guy in Mexico named Elvis, and he's a Elvis impersonator, and he just does all Elvis songs in Spanish, and he remixes them with more Spanish-sounding instruments. So, yeah. But no, San Japan, like at San Japan, me and my girlfriend are going to be officially celebrating our 6-year anniversary.
Oh, right.
Aw.
Let's go.
Thanks. Yeah, I can't
My
believe she's.
birthday.
It's your birthday weekend?
No, like, well, after San Japan, yeah, but I'm gonna have a party after. It's just, it literally my birthday falls right after San Japan, so I celebrate my birthday a lot.
Gotcha.
Oh, it's your Legacy of Nerds in the house. Hello.
Hold up. Mama Donovan says quinceañera. Quinceañera, okay? And Geek Five Ever says your Spanish was so bad I might just go back to Mexico. And Yamiyosu 49 says Mexico don't want him, but Spain would love him. Geek Five Ever, I'm gonna deport myself.
I'm gonna spit my water out.
They're all funny. I'm laughing at them. I'm sorry.
You're fine. Let's see. So we all know that Sephi is going to be putting on the rave at Delta H Con. We know that Ruby's next con is going to be San Japan. And Kokoro, what is your next event?
Actually, before that, I'm actually not putting on the rave. I got invited to it. So like, I am actually being brought over there. So I mean, I'm still promoting it, but and I would love to see everybody there. But I got to give credit where it's due, and got to give credit to Baratoki and Delta H Con. I appreciate them reaching out to me, and I get to play with Kohei again. So
Nice.
yeah,
Nice. Kokoro?
I'm not sure when our next official Kokoro event is yet. It's going to be in the works. But I can say our next con will also be San Japan.
Gotcha. Yeah. Well, I guess San Japan for the three of us, not for Sephi.
No.
shoot. Some of y'all going. Yeah, I'll go to Manime Matsuri because y'all going to San Japan. So
Wait, whoa! That's too much, man. Too much.
Yeah, I don't know what I'm not. I'm not going, but I may be traveling. I might be going to Florida instead. But my next con is my next con is Delta H Con, not counting the CadaverCon pop up. I mean maybe, but yeah, CadaverCon, Delta H Con. I should go to another con later on after that.
Yeah.
But
I mean, I'm gonna be at SG Expo.
Yeah, no, and I've talked to the I gotta reach back out to them. I've talked with I think it was Josh for a little bit.
Yeah, Josh.
I love how they set up their because they don't just do cons. They're also like a platform that I'm interested in kind of delegating some of my work to. so that way I could actually be a creative. But Josh and his I think his wife and so the people that work with him are just they've been really good with me when I've talked to them, and you're gonna have fun. I hope you have fun and have a blast at Ichi Expo. Geeks, if I've ever no, I'm not running the rave. I'm just playing. If I was running the rave, I mean, it's not necessarily all me that would run certain raves, but I do have some ideas that would definitely like. I'm hoping that maybe I might work with it with a con that I'll eventually work with, but my hope is to, I'll just say it right here, surpass something like MetroCon or SakuraCon or Anime Expo. I have some big ideas. I just need to find the platform. Delta H is still going to be an amazing show. I mean, that's the thing. People, a lot of people crying about Anime Matsuri. I'm like, yo, hear me out. Come to Delta H Con.
Or come to BACon. Both of them are pedal free.
Yeah, BayCon as well. Like it's
oh, but I want a party. Well, come to Delta H Con. Geeks 5 Ever had the best party. Like, I don't think you understand. Geeks 5 Ever's party alone accounts for an estimate, like in my opinion, 30% of Delta H Con's attendees. Like in my opinion, because of all the people that go there versus all the people on the con floor. Yeah, 30% of the attendees. And but I want panels. Go to BACon, go to both. Like there are alternatives that are a lot cheaper. Like for example, a BACon badge at the door is half the price of the Matsuri pre-sale ticket.
I wish I could go to BACon, but
but
sorry,
like
what?
Huh?
I said I'm sorry guys, but my phone's dying, so I'm gonna have to go.
all right.
I'll go ahead and kick you out.
Thank you.
But I think ultimately it's like everyone's saying this is still allowed to exist, but and I'm not trying to gaslight anybody into going anywhere, but like it's the truth. It's like the best way to make change in the environment is to kind of support those that are coming up. And the thing is, and don't get me wrong, this is my first time at Delta H. I kind of know Sarah. I've only met Sarah, the con director, I believe, for that show one time at a mixer with other con directors back when I was a con director or a director at a con. But Delta H has been really, from what I tell, really good people. I haven't gone there yet, and they're already like taking care of me. We have good communications. We have I could already tell that they're going to be really good to work with. And I think people need to go and support, like if they support Delta H Con, especially if they've been around for 15, 16 years, it's like, why can't they rival Anime Matsuri? And I don't speak for Delta H. Maybe they keep their con more intimate. Sometimes people prefer smaller events, like Ushicon is built for, it's not trying to be like a music festival juggernaut or anything like that. They're a space for older fans. So
Seppi,
yeah.
Seppi, I don't mean to cut you off, but we got someone throwing shade at Matsuri. Remember, BACon will run on time. Panels will not be delayed due to 2 missing Apple laptops.
Hey, so what is the rating for your show? Is it PG? Is it 13? Is it 14? Can I just go nuts?
Just don't say white people and you'll be fine. You know how the Twitch algorithm works.
Why did you
according to Twitch, you can say the N-word or whatever, but you can't say white people or else they flag us.
Gringos.
That's
gringos.
Or do like I do, people of non-color.
People lacking of melanin.
For those of you that are wondering, who is this guy that doesn't have his webcam on? I am the one, the only, the most infamous, the most chaotic podcast and panelist host in all of Texas. The one, the only, the Ayatollah of rock and roller, King Mexico from Geeks 5 Ever.
Sup?
You know what? fuck Anime Matsuri.
Yes. Fuck Anime Matsuri.
Captain Mexico, your mic, I will say, sounds very good. What do you use?
I have today's Geeks Five Hours Equipment. It's sponsored by Fee-Fine, whatever it's called. I'll send you a link.
Okay, I appreciate it because that's you sound like clean.
Because if you want to run a podcast and you're dirt poor like me, you have to go through Costco to fill up on free samples because you're just flat out brown, brown, minority, and broke. That's a bad combination, especially in this country. But
I was all of those. It's okay.
I got you though. I'll send you the link. The microphone and the audio mixer that I use, I think it's like $130 for both. With the mic stand, it's about $150.
Okay, that's not well. I say it's not bad, but interesting.
Well, the good thing about my audio mixer is that if I want to hear you on my loudspeaker, I just have to adjust the volume. And if I don't want to hear you on my headset anymore, just like adjust it, and it connects to multiple devices. But with that being said, I want to say, for those of you that refuse to support other conventions and continue to support Anime Matsuri, you need to take a good hard look in the mirror and ask yourself, what the hell is wrong with me? Because you have some of the most greatest, the most amazing conventions in all of Texas here in Houston. We have BACON. We have Delta H-Con.
We have Kokoro Idol Night.
We have, yes,
Houston,
he's
yeah.
Coca-Cola, whatever night. Yes.
It will be in Houston, Rose. Let's make that a goal. I love Houston. I love going over there.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Is it BACON or Bacon? I called it Bacon because
Bacon.
yeah.
So Bacon says that it's called BACON because the BA stands for Best Anime Convention Ever.
According to my girlfriend, it's BACON. Because
okay, awesome. Good to know.
So I do have a bone to pick. So you're not running the rave? I thought you were running the rave.
No, I'm for Delta H. No, I'm I mean, Hakubiverse is kind of like a sponsor in a way, like we're providing equipment and all that. But it's Delta H's rave team. So now I can't. Well, I won't speak for them, at least not yet. I am trying to help Delta H as much as I can as far as promoting the rave because I really want them to succeed. And so far, they've been letting me do my thing, which it's not invasive to their.
But
their
when is
work.
the dance this year?
So it's on Friday. It's just it's a rave. Like it'll be anime dance event. Like I think the lineup Kohei is going first.
I think we're going on at the same time, by the way, because karaoke is Friday night and usually Saturday night.
Oh, that stinks. I mean, sometimes that can't be helped because they do karaoke on Friday. I just hate sometimes where karaoke like collides with our rave. But I mean, I'm sure it will be fine. Although I try to do my best to make sure the rave is like the biggest thing ever because it justifies me being able to bring out like bigger superstars like that are away from Texas. Like when I organize events, again, I'm not organizing this, but when I organize events, I go big. Like I bring, like, y'all seen San Antonio. I brought Jess, international superstar. I brought Fracas and Darwin in 2019. I'm about to bring another international hardcore headliner. And so far, Hakubiverse has done this 2 times in a row. We brought Fracas and Darwin in 2019, and we're going to bring Tamarax for San Antonio 6 from Canada. And no one has been able to replicate what we've done. We make a lot of history, and I want to do that for cons as well. And like I said, I have ideas, I have dreams where it rivals or surpasses something like MetroCon, which they have an amazing lineup, an amazing format, and I think there's cons around, especially Texas, that deserve a lot better than what they've got. I know even to this day, people ask for me at a certain anime con in San Antonio in the end of the summer, and I tell them, come to Kawacon, like I'm going to do that, and they come to me, and like we don't. I mean, yeah, it's easy for me to say, oh, like it's the best thing I've ever heard, but I will say that what they've heard at Kawacon this past year was something that they wanted, but they didn't expect. Like and it's missing in a lot of things, in a lot of cons that I would go at. Most conventions, they treat raves like raves. They're not. Some of them are not allowed to call them raves, but it is what it is. But they treat them as like, oh, it's just another club night, another festival like night, like EDC, or I won't even say like Lost Lands or Eclipse Festival or Fire Festival. Like it's just another thing that people don't feel comfortable.
Fire Festival.
And but no, my thing, especially when I say that now that I've been a dad for over 10 years and understand family, it's like I try to provide that safety, security, and relatable experience to fans and make it more family friendly. Some people like to do the loot thing, which is fine, as Commissioner Rawls says in The Wire, I'm into some kinky shit every now and then, but I'm not sold on that gimmick. Especially now that I'm older and kids follow. I say kids, like teens, younger adults that are asexual. They follow me, and I gotta respect their space.
I don't mean to cut you off, but like we have just under 9 minutes left, and this is Kokoro Idol Night. So before me and Mexico fight each other because of Taco Bell, or before Mexico beat the shit out of me for insulting his language, Kokoro, is there anything else you want to say about Kokoro Idol Night?
Yes. So I'm very proud of my team. Like I stated, I can't wait for the next one. I hope Seffi can be on board, for more coming up. And yeah, like if you guys ever, like anyone that's watching now, if you want to help me out with Idol Fest next time, you let me know and we can work some stuff out. Got my team going, like I said, and we're excited. Yay.
Yeah.
And you can find them at Kokoro Idols on Instagram.
Yeah, and this is all just crazy, because we started this November last year, and our first ever performance was at Anime STX. So
we're already growing.
We're already growing so much.
I already told Deacon I'll do whatever it takes to promote my events. I'll be on radio if I have to. I'll be on TV if I have to one day. So I mean, this is what I want to do.
Gotcha. So that being said, now between Kokoro and Seffi, which parking lot should me and Geeks 5 ever fight in?
I think you should just rent out an event. I know. The 800 Live parking lot. The 800 Live.
800 Live. Are you just saying that so you can play music while we're fighting?
No. Were you there when we got raided during San Tokyo 4?
Oh yeah, when they started towing everybody's car.
Yeah, I was like, it's like, screw it. They want to assume that we're causing problems there. Let's actually give them a reason to tow people's cars there.
I see. Yeah. Okay, Coco, which parking lot should we fight in?
I say go in between and pick the worst Taco Bell you can think of.
They're all bad.
Okay, let me think.
The only thing Taco Bell is good for is cleaning out your colon because it's cheaper than seeing a doctor.
Let's see. The one on Marbach never had Baja Blast. The one on Eisenhower Road, whenever they get your order wrong, they don't acknowledge it. Let's see. Where's Taco Bell? Oh yeah. Oh, the one at River Center Mall. They didn't have any meat whatsoever. So
I'll tell you what, Deacon. No parking lots. Delta H Con, the room party. We'll make it an event. We'll put asses in seats. We'll promote Delta. They'll be down like, what? We got more attendees? All right.
I almost legit challenge somebody to a fight. Well, I didn't challenge. They did an open challenge, and I said, let's go. And then they're like, oh, well, this, that. I'm like, of course.
I have to be on my best behavior because the 1 year Voltaire was at Delta H Con, me and him almost legitimately threw hands at the con because he called me a dirty Mexican.
Isn't he
you have every right to throw hands with him after that.
I'm like, listen here, you drunk. And then his middle-aged fangirls are like, he said he admitted it. You can leave him alone. I'm like, stay out of this, cracker.
Wait, is it Voltaire Mexican? I don't know. Like
I don't know what he is, but you don't. He's not Mexican. I can tell you that. I think he's like Puerto Rican.
Who's
like a-
Voltaire anyway?
He created the theme songs for like Billy and Mandy on Cartoon Network and stuff like that.
Really? That
He had
guy?
a song called "Day of the Dead," that's
He's
where
Cuban.
I made my. Oh, okay. Yeah, he had made a song called "Dia de los Muertos." I used to jam to it a lot.
Yeah, he tried to be funny to crack a joke because he was performing at the dance and it looked like a middle school dance. Everybody was just like standing against the walls. Everybody was sitting down. Like 4 people in total were dancing. So I picked up a chair and started like ballet waltzing with it. He made a joke and like I confronted him after the con and
How come I've heard of this before? I feel
because
like
everyone talked about it.
it happened to you. Oh my gosh!
It was me because everybody got mad. Like, did you threaten to punch Voltaire in the face? Yeah.
Oh, it's okay. I almost knocked the shit out of Greg Ayers one time. But that's
Vic for me. That's another story for another day.
But why Craig?
So we wanted to make a huge announcement while we're on Deacon Rap Show. So at Delta HCon, you guys are invited to do a very special live broadcast of the podcast during the actual convention in the party suite.
What days?
We'll figure that out. Friday or Saturday.
Hopefully Saturday. Saturday is the.
It might have to be Saturday because I have to work Friday.
Okay, no,
Okay.
Perfect. It's perfect.
Bro, that sucks. My concert is on Friday.
Man, you know we always compete, so
Yeah, but I still go to your panels.
not all of them.
I go to the ones that I can make. You don't even go to mine at all.
You are on at the same time as me. How am I supposed to go to your stuff?
No. Good. Okay. Now I remember because like I did have a panel that wasn't the same time, but you had a panel at another con the same time. That's right.
I was at a different con and you're going to complain. Why aren't you at my show?
I forgot about that part.
I will say this. So during our room party this year, so we do Deacon's like semi-correct. Every year for Delta HCon, we do a massive room party and we invite like a lot of people. I don't feel like we account for 30% of the con's population. I feel like we account for 30% of the entertainment during the con.
Well, here's what I mean. It's like whenever you're at Delta HCon around midnight, everybody except for your room party. Everybody who's
and
like
our events,
who's at your party, they're the only ones who are still at the con.
Just close it and reopen it. So I will say this. Just to share some information about the room party, because we haven't made this announcement yet. To get into the room party, ladies and gentlemen, we will be checking IDs. That's right. You have to be 21 and up to drink. We will provide wristbands, and we will check those wristbands. If they appear tampered, have any damage, we will ask to see your ID once again and give you a replacement. We are not playing that game again. Never again. We've been checking IDs. We've been doing wristbands for years now. We're going to keep up that trend. Remember, 21 to drink. And if you are under the age of 21, you have to be 18. We're going to make a big old X on your hand. And if anyone is caught with a drink in their hand and they are underage, guess what? I'm kicking you out and I'm calling security. And the con knows about the party. So
Got it.
That's right. 21 and up. I'm too old and I'm not going to jail for any one of y'all.
Not even me?
No, of course not. You like Taco Bell.
Damn.
Wow.
Gotcha. Well, we are just about 1 minute left. Thank you guys so much for watching. I had fun at Kokoro Idol Night. What'd you say, Jesse?
Go to Balcon.
Yes, go to Balcon. Go to Delta HCon. And go to the next Kokoro Idol Night. Thank you guys so much for watching. We will see y'all next week to talk about SG Expo, I believe. No. Yes? No. We'll see you guys again at some point. Bye, guys.
Hey.
Bye.
Adios.